Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of the O2 Garage. You can see we've got the Anglia behind us and we're not doing too much with that one on this episode because this episode is all about me getting old. So when you get old and you're a middle-aged man like me, a lot of people go, oh, you're going to have a midlife crisis. And you know what? The reality of it is a lot of people do have midlife crisis. And guys do need help. So if you are out there and you need a bit of a hand, reach out. It's always good to share. But I've been one of those guys that's always been a glass half full sort of a guy. And something very special is happening in a short period of time. I'm actually turning 50, 5-0 or 5-0, depending on which way you're looking at it. And a long time ago, my car journey actually started, of all things, with this. This was my first car. It was a 1967 VC Valiant sedan. I've even got the key from when I owned it. White 225, so column auto, fantastic beast. But that's not what I'm focusing on. But it does made me think about what I was going to do for my 50th birthday because my wife asked me, I want to buy you a present. I want to get you something for your 50th. You know, something that you can keep forever, a keepsake or something like that. And I went, oh, okay. And I was thinking. And I really couldn't come up with anything. And I thought about my Valiant. I thought about my time. And I thought there was something that I've got that I reckon would fit the bill. So that's what I've decided for my 50th birthday present. I'm going to do this. Now, it was a while ago since you saw it. It took me a long time to find it. And it was December 1982. So it was December 1982, by my calculations, 48 years ago, something like that, I don't know. I had the opportunity to get this. Ta-da! This was my, for what do I call it, childhood BMX. It was a Sports World MX121. And on a previous episode, I showed you guys how I bought this and I got it and that I was going to do it up one day. Well, today is the day. And my 50th birthday, it's about a month and a bit away, and I've got about 45 days to restore this bike. So that's what I'm going to do. So strap in, because it's all going to happen really quickly. And today, well, today's day number 1. Now with a little bit of belting and bashing, we've got the bike apart, and here we've got the frame ready to go. Chrome moly, it has the MX121 decals on it. Now, what I'm actually going to do to the frame, the handlebars and the forks is I'm going to send them off and I'm going to have them powder coated. And that'll be in that original color that I had when I got the bike brand new, which was like a red metallic, sort of like. So right now, pack all this lot up, work out what I can keep, get the frame, the forks, and the handlebars and the chain guard off to the powder coaters and start ordering parts. So that is the end of day number 1. The build is going ahead of plan, but something exciting has happened. I've got to share it with you because the big thing about my bike when I was growing up was the wheels. The wheels on that bike were just stunning. So I got a Stanley knife because, have a guess what has arrived. Do you know what's arrived? It'll let me turn it sideways and give you an understanding of why I'm so excited, because these are not easy to get hold of. Skyway. How good is this? My bike used to have Skyway Tufts and they were yellow. And at the time, in my neighbourhood, I was the only one that had yellow Skyway Toughs. So they were what I call Tough 2s. Yes. Have a look at this. There they are. Wow. That, I cannot believe I'm holding them. And they're mint. And they have Tough Wheel, Skyway Tough Wheel 2 written on them as well. This is outstanding. This is the way I wanted to end day one of the build. Well, the day has finally arrived. It's been a while since I first started this video and I've waited for all sorts of things to happen. But wait until you see what I've got inside. You ready? Have a look at this. It's all here. Everything has finally arrived. I've got the frame back from the powder coaters, that's come back. I've got all the bits and pieces for all the bearings, the head stem sets, the crank, the seat pole, the brakes, the stickers. I've got the oh goodness, I'm so excited. I've got the handlebar grips, I've got the pads, I've got the wheels, I've got the tires. I've got absolutely everything, including those rims. So this is going to be just awesome. I've waited 38 years to do this, 32 years. Come on, Jason, you're not that old yet. 42 years. Get it right. You can tell how excited I am. Let's put it all together. And a little bit of blood, sweat and tears later, and here it is. It's looking pretty good, but there is one more thing I need to do, which is I've got to put these on, which are the decals. The decals will give the bike the identity it needs, because it is what we call a Sports World MX121, and I'm pretty happy so far. So I think the last step, let's get these decals on, and maybe let's go for a ride. 50th birthday present to myself, my Sports World MX121 BMX from 1982. Now, a lot of people watching this video probably weren't born back in 82, but it's a really cool bike. It means a lot to me, and you know, I had one when I was young. Let me talk you through a couple of updates though. I've done a couple of upgrades to the bike just to make it a bit more user-friendly. I've given it some things called some bear trap pedals. They were a really cool accessory back in the day. I have put a chrome chain link on it as well. I've put the Diacomp better quality brakes. This actually had a foot brake at the back, that's all it had. So I put front and rear Diacomps with those. I've done some S&E hand grips and some little, whatever they call them, foamies. The pads are slightly different. I just couldn't get the pads. I have given it a layback seat just to give me a little bit more space on it as well. And I put a late model mountain bike seat on it just to give my ass a bit more support. But there we go, my 1982 BMX. All that's left now, take it for a ride. All right, test ride number one. Let's go. Trying out the old head GoPro, so hopefully you guys can see this. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, yes. Yes. Very impressive. Looking pretty good so far. Everything's doing all right. Brakes are good. Nice. Doesn't look too bad. I am a BMX bandit. Whoa. Okay, so maybe the bike is a little bit, maybe the bike is just a little bit too small for what I wanted, but hey, you know what? This is the bike that I've always wanted. It is my high school, primary school, when I was 9 years old bike. I've waited so long to get it. So that's the end of the episode on this lovely sunny spring day. Make sure you hit like and subscribe if you've been enjoying the videos. Hopefully we'll bring you something exciting next up. Let us know what you think of the BMX. I'm always keen. Maybe tell me what you had when you were a kid. Did you have a mongoose or a hot foot or something cool like that? Maybe a red line? I'll see you next time.